Hi friends, how's everyone? Hope you're keeping really well. It's a beautiful autumn evening here this evening. I just wanted to jump on here. I wanted to highlight something. And rather than go onto my community page to put it up there because I don't really get a lot of views on there. I think people are not aware of it. And I don't post very often on there, to be honest. So I wanted to highlight a word from the Lord that I got concerning Israel back in 2018. And it is there in one of my videos in that date, dated 22nd September 2018. So I really want to highlight something here. This word that I received from the Lord back then, okay? So I'm going to read it out to you. So here it is here. So I just start. This was just a revelation from the Lord. It was completely what the Lord gave me. I don't really keep abreast of what goes on in Israel or anything, except obviously what has gone on very recently with Hamas. But so I'm going to read this out to you. At this same time, there is events happening in Palestine. Palestinians are rising up. They want to have their own state. They are getting a lot of recognition because of their uprising and upheaval that they are causing. They are pushing for outside support to have recognition of a Palestine state to divide Israel. A huge Palestinian state will be given over to Palestine because of the upheavals they cause, which is to seek outside recognition and support for their cause. Now that's really interesting, to seek outside recognition, because I want to read something after this about what their intentions are, okay? I see Israel divided. Palestine will be given a very large state in Israel. This will provoke the anger of the Lord against those who move to support Palestine. Israel is God's land. This eventually will cause tension, great tension in the country and great turmoil. I can see a great earthquake happening, which brings great distress to the Palestinians. It causes them to be subdued for a time. I believe they will understand it to be the judgment of God against them for rising up against his people. They will cease to fight the Israelites for a season because it will be a great fright and scare to them and will cause them to fear the Lord. The Israelites will succeed in pushing some of them back at this time and retrieving some of their land areas. The Arabs will not resist them. I see many tensions, uprisings, and instabilities in Israel. And then I have a reference. Read Ezekiel 36, verses 3 to 7, and Ezekiel 36, verses 22 to 23, which talks about how God will sanctify his great name amongst the heathen. So that was the word that I was given. I just remembered that the Lord had given me a word concerning Israel. So I went back and I found the word, and I found the video. The video it mentions Israel, and in the look, I'll actually put it in the comments, okay, so that you know that it's there. But I just want to also give you some context, what the Bible talks about, what's going on with regards to this uprising against Israel. Now, some of you know this already. Psalm 83 talks about it. And I want to read you the first verses because it actually reveals the intention behind what the Palestinians want, or the Arabs want, you know. So it says here, keep not thou silent, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. There's a number of times when Israel has actually given back Arabic land and it's been rejected. This is a fact. This happened after the 6-Day War, that happened, and that 6-Day War was a miracle because Israel was being attacked on a few sides, and in 6 days Israel defeated their enemies on every border, and there's quite a number of borders around Israel. It was a miraculous war. But anyway, I just want to highlight this. That they're not fighting just for a piece of land. They're not fighting just for, half to divide up Israel and just have half of Israel. They want them wiped off the face of the earth. They don't want Israel there at all. They want to subjugate Israel. They want to be have conquest over Israel. So their intentions are very sinister, and it reveals that in Psalm 83. To me, it's just really laid out so clearly there. There was another thing I wanted to say. Yeah, I wanted to say that this time when I was reading this prophecy, because I read it a few times, and my feeling and my sense was when I was reading this prophetic word is that there's something driving them to do this. That's what I was feeling, sensing. There's someone behind it. There's someone behind the driving force of them being stirred up like this, right? I don't think it's just a normal thing. Now, there's two elements. I think one is that there's an agenda, maybe a political agenda concerning somebody else. And there's also the agenda of the Islamic agenda, which is to really conquer the world. I mean, that's what they want to do. They want to conquer every territory if they can get every territory. And I remember Rick Joyner. He delivered a prophetic word some time ago, and at the time I noticed it because the Lord has given me a number of prophetic words about revolution happening in America, that there was going to be a very bad revolution. And I remember Rick Joyner talking about how there was terrorist attacks, and these terrorist attacks were really bad, like really brutal, and the way he described it, it really sounded like the things that Hamas was doing, So that really came to my mind, and it makes me wonder if these Islamic groups are going to start rising up in different places. And there's another reason I'm saying this is because I have a video called The Twilight Zone, which is worth watching. It is symbolic, but half of it has been fulfilled and the other half has not yet been fulfilled. But in that dream, it was a prophetic dream from the Holy Spirit. And in that dream, I remember I was in a field and they had got this man, this group of people have got this man, and they burnt him in front of everyone, set him aflame in front of everybody. And it kind of, even though, it was like people accepted it, it was horrendous, it was graphic and horrendous, but it was like something had happened, like the laws had changed or something had changed, that it was like acceptable almost. I think in the dream he didn't have a driver's license. There was something stupid, and they killed this man. But it really spoke to me of like Sharia law, the brutality of kind of Sharia law and Islamic law, and that's what struck me with that dream. Like, was there a change coming? Do you know what I mean? Kind of like that. That's what I felt, that there was going to be a strong Islamic influence. And actually, in that dream, and please look it up. I must make a note too. I'll put it in the comment section as well. Okay, so these two videos you can have a look at in the comments. In that dream, The Twilight Zone. At the end, before I woke up, when this was happening, I shouted out, Osama bin Laden. Obama bin Laden, I think it was. Obama bin Laden. But I knew what it meant. I knew that it was Obama was going to come back on the scene, and he was heading up the Muslims. That's what it felt like to me. It was like Bin Laden was the original Muslim leader, but now it had switched to Obama bin Laden, and that's what I felt the Lord was showing me in that dream. You know, so that dream continues to be very, very pivotal, because if you watch that Twilight Zone dream, I believe the airplane was society. I believe the 10-minute silence, the 10-minute Twilight Zone was COVID. And then when we're coming out of the plane, it's like there was a transition. We came into a new transition. So that's really what was going on in that Twilight dream. And I think I give the interpretation actually in another dream afterwards, in another video, sorry. Yeah, so I just thought I would share that with you guys. You know, I have other things in my mind as well, going on that I must share with you as well. There's other things that the Lord has been showing me, really, so I'll probably be back on here, you know, again fairly soon. So God bless you guys. Will you keep me in prayer, because I actually want to. I'm doing like a book of all my prophecies, and I want to get it up on Amazon so that you guys can go and look at it and research it and look at all the transcripts, you know, of all my, you know, of the words that the Lord has given to me. I think they're so important, and right now they are really coming true, especially if you look at my 2020 videos, even from 2018 to 2020 videos. I mean, they're coming true right now. They're happening right now. There was something else I wanted to say. Something else now I wanted to say, and it slipped my mind. Oh yeah. Just to say that my videos are getting taken down as well. They're flipping me, you know, messages saying we've taken down another video. So they've taken down about at least three or four of my videos already. So they are taking them down. They're censoring them, and you know, we're going to have to start coding everything, because this is ridiculous. Facebook is just got atrocious. They are censoring everything. They're censoring you even putting Christian scriptures up right now. It's just got that bad. Facebook's just brutal. Yeah, but they're doing the same here as well. So we can see what's happening. You know, this is just the beginning of deception that's talked about in Thessalonians. This is the beginning of the deception, guys, you know. So anyway, God bless you all. Thank you all for your support. Sorry, I know I'm not on here as often, but I just really want to get on here as the Holy Spirit prompts me. It's sometimes a spiritual battle that I have to deal with as well. Even getting the word sometimes is just a spiritual battle. It's warfare. It really is warfare. But yeah, please pray that I will get this book done, so I'll be able to get it out and get my prophecies out there, so that you guys can get it and have it to hand to go back and look over the transcripts of the messages, because some of them are really, they're really important. They really are important. Like, God gave me tremendous visions and tremendous words. A lot of my words were from speaking, interpretation of tongues. They were really directly from the Lord, you know. So God bless you guys, and I hope to speak again to you very soon. God bless. Bye.